Hello there. Welcome to The American Nightmare. My name is Cassie Definia. I'm invisibly disabled, and I'm among the invisibly homeless. 74% of all Americans living with disability don't use wheelchairs, walkers, canes, or any kind of assisted mobility equipment. The invisible homeless are people squatting in abandoned places or living on people's couches, in basements, and under other circumstances where you don't see them living on the street or in homeless shelters. I wasn't always poor. A series of unfortunate events led to the flip side of the American dream, the American nightmare. I started out as middle class, and I'm now living with no income. I've been waiting for 2 years for a hearing date for Social Security disability income. I'm homeless and squatting in an abandoned RV in the middle of nowhere, trying to keep down the mice, mold, mildew, and slugs. While I've sold off most of my possessions, I retain some things I could not now afford, like this computer, and I'm using my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I can pass as middle class and abled, and for many years have poured a lot of what little energy I have into keeping up that pretense. Because I've been targeted for abuse, harassment, and discrimination when my disability or my financial situation are known, my privilege of passing has often been for me a matter of survival and protection. In the past year, my eyes have really been opened about privilege, oppression, and activism. I've been unpacking my privilege as a white, cisgendered, naturalized, English-speaking American citizen, seeking out the voices of those who aren't in those one-up groups, and also the voices of other disabled and poor people. I have it better than some, and worse than others. I've been inspired by the work of brave and talented activists, bloggers, and vloggers like Kat Black and Francesca Ramsey. I made a decision to out myself as poor and disabled, and start speaking about my experiences, to start a blog, and this vlog. My disabilities severely limit the time and energy that I can put into this. The videos are going to be sporadic at best. I have to spend a lot of time taking care of myself. I never know day to day how bad my symptoms will be, or how much energy I'll have. I'm not going to waste time and energy making these videos look slick, because I don't have the spoons for that. And if you don't know what I mean by spoons, click the link on the spoon theory. Spoons are basically a metaphor for the amount of energy it takes to do something. And energy can be physical, it can be psychological, it can be emotional, it can be mental. Survival is my priority. Now, I can walk and hula hoop at the same time. I can also do Krav Maga, I can wash dishes, I can do this for limited amounts of time on my good days. That does not equal sustainable employability. It would be like me looking at a video of someone jumping rope and me insisting that they can fly across the Atlantic Ocean under their own power. I've had many unsuccessful work attempts that have nearly killed me and forced me to come to grips with the painful reality that I am too disabled to work. Now, there will always be some people who will judge and disbelieve me no matter what I say. There will always be trolls trying to shut me up because other people have it worse. I get it. If I were a person of color, if I had been born poor, if, I would have it worse. I know. I don't speak for all poor and disabled people, and I won't engage with comparisons. My privileges give me the means and tools to speak out about my experiences and expose some socialized systemic classism and ableism that I've seen. I will use what I've got to take care of myself, and speaking out is an important part of that. There will also be people who give me bullshit, unsolicited advice and try to act out some bullshit savior fantasy to feel good about yourself and believe that you're not just as prejudiced and aggressive as those trolls, as well as dishonest. My videos aren't for you. I wasted too much of my life trying to talk to people who refused to hear what I had to say and treat me and my experiences with respect. I don't owe you any more of my time and attention. So go watch cat videos. Okay, now that they're gone and we're alone. Hi. I'm so glad you're here. These videos are for you, the people willing to listen, to see an unusual and different face of disability and poverty, to maybe challenge some stereotypes you might have, maybe build some respect and understanding on behalf of people who struggle with disability or poverty or both. They tend to go hand in hand, like those creepy twins in The Shining. These videos are especially for you who are out there struggling and hurting in silence. I want you to know that your pain is real. Your anger, your fear, your grief, your trauma, your despair, they're real and they're valid. You are valid. You matter. Even if no one knows who or where you are or what you had to go through to arrive here and hear my words. You matter. You are valid. I'm going to be real here and say that these videos are also first and foremost for me. To tell my story, to share my voice with you, to overcome silencing and shame and invisibility. I've spent years secluded and cut off from even my own voice, and now I'm coming out, and I will be proud of who I am as a whole person. So thank you for watching. In the description box, I'm including helpful links, including a link to where I got the statistic on invisible disabilities from, as well as a link to my blog and my website. If you like this video, be sure to click the like button. I appreciate your support. You can click the subscribe button too. These videos will be sporadic at best, and maybe a little raw. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you watched. Thank you.